Good luck on your presentation, man. Shake a leg.
People who use malapropisms are the worst kinds of people. Sometimes I don't understand how it's possible that people have been speaking the English language their whole life and still don't know what words to use when. I'd hate to eat a dead horse, but you should at least know the basics by now. I like to consider myself a connoisseur of the English language, so when I was told to make a rant, I figured this topic was right down my aisle.
It's not my fault I don't talk good. Why do you hate me?
Why do I hate you? Why do I hate you? First of all, you make a bad name for everyone who speaks English. I can't listen to you talk for over 2 seconds. And lastly, you're making it harder for other people who want to learn the language. Let's take it a step back. You're making a bad name for everyone who speaks English. In this day and age, you can basically talk to whoever you want, whenever you want. It doesn't matter where they are or why you want to. The internet has made anything possible. And that's great. But when you're talking to someone and you're speaking at a grade 2 level, your representation for English speakers is doing more harm than good. It's an understatement to call it embarrassing when you, a native speaker, is trying to communicate with a newer English learner and they have to correct you. Your English is usually deeply rooted to your culture, ancestry, and identity. It's supposed to be something you take pride in. It really says something when your mere existence leads me to feel the sheer amount of shame I do. If I was offered to restart my life but in German or Spanish, I'd take it in a second, just to distance myself from any connection I may have to you and people like you. Next, it's stupid annoying. Talking to these kinds of people becomes cruel and the usual punishment once you reach the 2-minute mark. I want to hear what they have to say, but when they're talking about the affluence they have on people and how boring it is in their cuticle at work, the listening part of my brain shuts off and the rage part takes its place. They ramble on and on about whatever it is these kinds of people talk about without any regard as to what it is they're really saying. It seems crazy to me that these people go home to their families every day and live their life without anybody ever telling them to shut up.
Older horses, man. Take a chill pill.
I'm sorry. I get carried away sometimes. I know it sounds like I'm mowing you under the bus to sound smarter, but wow. I mean, you could take a few seconds to learn words, and really it's not that hard. I mean, you do have enough brain cells to go on dictionary.com, right? How do you wake up every morning and feel content enough with yourself to leave the house? I hate you.
You're getting emotional.
Yeah, I'm getting emotional. Okay, I will be rational. I'll be rational. You are making it harder for other people to learn English. It is the 3rd most spoken language in the world, and it is the international language of business. People want to learn it. So when they try to immerse themselves in the language and get you, you're ruining their potential. How are people supposed to learn if what they're being taught is wrong? Your stupidity is not only insufferable, it's immoral. By failing to uphold the most basic standards, you are hindering innocent, good people's future. By doing this, you are neither good nor innocent. I don't like you.
I'm sorry, man.
I don't care. Overall, people who use malapropisms are the worst kinds of people. You embarrass everyone who's graduated from elementary school. It's irritating when you talk, and you're making it harder for other people who want to learn the language. If you are a person who uses malapropisms, you're not fluent in English, you're fluent in stupid. Please, for the sake of everybody who speaks your language, take a few minutes out of your day to look up common misuses of words and actually try to fix it. When people are speaking to you, actually listen to what they're saying and try to learn from it. You're supposed to have this down path by now.
Thanks for the tips, man. I'll definitely try them out. Sounds pretty easy. Pizza cake!